Good day, everyone. This is Will K-Mac Vintage coming to you today on Thursday. Today is February 2nd, 2023. It's about 10:15 here in Cayman Islands. Nice and sunny day outside. Not a cloud, well, a little bit of cloud, but they're far away. Looking outside of my window here, beautiful day. It's about 82 degrees right now outside, and I've been up from 6 o'clock, had my coffee, my breakfast, and um, I may go make another cup of coffee. I need it. Um, been doing some work already. I already have three pieces of metal outside that I painted, that I wired, wheeled, cleaned, sanded down, painted. These are all for the 2CI Plus, the two pieces of the power supply, and the caddy, the plate for the floppy drive. Um, I have the two pieces of the case outside, doing some more retro bright on them. I have a Color Classic board that I put outside, um, that is currently drying because I ran it through the ultrasonic cleaner because it was battery bombed. Speaking of that, I may have to run my SE board through there too to see what I can do with that. I might as well. Let me see my two. The one that's bombed first. See what I can do with that. Yeah, let me let this soak a little bit in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm just gonna let it soak right now, and then with a little bit of hot water, and let's see what loosens up. Then I will run it for a little bit. Yes, I match nicely, huh? With my funky shorts and my Tampa Bay Buccaneers shirt that now does not have a quarterback since Tom Brady has retired again. But I think this time he'll be out for good. He will retire for good. So I have a lot of things in the fire going on. I have another SE30 board sitting over here too for someone that um, got the wrong caps on it. Um, so wants me to change the caps and test it out and see how it runs. So I'll do that. So let's see. But what I have right now that I'm going to work on is I have here on my bench, my beautiful expensive bench that I really need to get a mat for, a big mat. Those that have the lines and that, I don't know. I need to see what they're called and find one, unless someone wants to gracefully donate one to the channel or to the um, to my bench, so I don't mess up this beautiful chopping block wood. That is, it is a nice bench. It's solid. I mean, it better be. I paid almost $500 for this thing. Mm. Anyway, um, this this is a 2SI power supply, and when I opened it up, this thing was leaking black goo around here, and you can see it from the paper towel because I cleaned off some of it. It's still very sticky. Um, but these two caps right here, these two gold suckers, I think leaked out real bad, and black goo was everywhere. So I have this. I have the cap kit for it. The caps are sitting here. They are. So they are here. I already emptied it from the bag. A bag cap kit I got from Console 5. So, but my intentions here are, let me zoom in some more here. Okay, it's got 13 caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's got 13 main caps, and then on this little riser board, there are two more, which I don't know how I'm going to do those. I may have to unsolder the riser board, solder them on, and then put that back. But this whole thing is extremely sticky. I mean, I already tried to clean it. Extremely sticky. Uh, so, but yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on outside my hands. You can see the white from the retro bright stuff sticking to dead skin. I did have paint on my hands earlier. I cleaned that off. I should really use gloves, right? Don't you all think so? I do have them. I do have the gloves, but I don't know why I just don't use them. I still find it so sticky and yucky. Ugh. Clean my own hands and some alcohol here. All right. Uh, retro brighting, painting, doing all this other stuff outside. Lots of stuff going on. I still got my own portable to work on. My 128, my Mac 128. Okay, so now I want to mark. I really need to put my pens and pencils in a different container instead of the one with my tools. Oh yeah, yeah, this damn. All right, what I want to do is I want to mark where these caps are so I know where I have to. Yes, I went and put on my gloves. All right, got caps there, got caps here. Thing is, these gloves are gonna break so fast. Okay, caps right there. I think it's right there. Yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Caps right there. A little bit further down. I think it's gonna be right there. Yeah, I think there's something in between them right there. So yeah, I don't think they're right there next to the other one because when you look at the spacing, it's the same. All right, now these here are here and no, not there. And here. Got caps here, here. That's not a cap. I think it's right there. And I think right there. Okay, so we're gonna start off with those. Take off those two first. I am gonna use my magnifying headset I apologize from now if my head gets in the way. I'll try to keep it out of the way for you. Oh, you can tell it leaked out bad. A lot of black goo. Okay. Let's see what we can do with these two. Just stand up. Now you see why I like to stand up my legs, because I don't want to have to deal with when the caps are, when the legs are flat like that. A lot of times they stick to the pad, and when you go to loosen it, it brings the pad with it. Whoa, that looks nasty. I have Jake hunting down a PowerPC 601 specific chip for me. I need to resolder some of these here too. I see some of these points look real bad. Maybe it's just the solder I took off. Let me take this one off too and clean it. And that solder don't even want to loosen. Someone sends me a text message. It beeps on my phone. It beeps on my computer. It beeps on my laptop. Everything Apple. Alright, now here two of these are bent, so I need to put some heat on them so that the post, the leg, doesn't stick to the pad and rip the pad up. I've had that happen too many times on me. I'm gonna take this sucker out too. This is, I'm not sure what it is. I need to clean it. Oh wow. Look how bad that looks around there. Look at that. Okay, and this was not a cap. This was just something else. Ugh. I mean, when you see these two caps, they definitely exploded and leaked, and I mean, just. Ugh. Okay. And then this guy here, I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't seem to have any care of what direction it goes on. Let me just make sure, because I have it positioned the way I took it off, upside down. Make sure there's no polarity on that spot. Sorry, lots of alcohol cleaning. No, there's no polarity. That just looks like a filter. Okay, so we're okay there. That can go on anyway I want to put it. So let's give it a clean. I feel this getting in my glove, so there must be a hole. It's inside my glove. See, that's why I don't like to use the gloves, especially on these things that can poke it, because then I can feel it on the inside. Yeah, see, there's a hole there, hole there, hole there. Wow. I'm gonna solder back that spot now so I don't forget about it. Alright, why does it... Don't bridge. What is that anyway? Oh, that's just some resistors that are there. They're all in a series anyway. They're all three together. Okay. I'm just trying to clean this up, guys. I'm just trying to clean this up. Give me a second here. Oh, that looks very rough. Okay. Don't like how that looks. I'm gonna take all that up. I don't like how that solder looks. You see where these resistors are? I just don't like how that looks. Okay. That's much nicer and cleaner now. Uh, oh, talk about sweating there. Okay, my glasses, they get all sweaty. I am sweating. I don't like these gloves. Ah. Okay, so we have just those off. Oh my God, this board is so bad. All right, let's keep on getting some of these off. I have here, here, and here, as far as I think. So let's go find out. Hmm, I got rid of the gloves. Sorry, I do not like working with them. I like to feel what I'm doing. I need to raise my temperature a bit. I need some more heat. I don't like to overdo it, especially on some of these older. I'm trying to keep my head out of the way. These coming off nicely. I don't think over here I have too much leakage, but we'll find out shortly. Once I can pop these off. Okay. I do have a little bit of bending up I need to do. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, I need to undo some glue here first. One is out. These. Sorry, my head was in the way. My big old snog in there. I apologize for that. Now you can see what the leakage looks like. Look how bad that is. No wonder this power supply was like gooing, oozing. I mean, physically dripping. Did I loosen this one too? No, I didn't. Huh, look at that one. I didn't even mark it. It's actually right here. One side of it was completely loose already. This side was loose. It just came out on its own. Yeah, there it is. Oh my God, all of these leaked. All of them. Look at that. Uh, oh, I need to go check on my board. I'll be. All right, not sure y'all can hear it, but my ultrasonic cleaner is going on in the background. I don't see it being picked up on the microphone, so maybe y'all are not hearing it because I do have some noise cancellation stuff in set up. So I painted the case for the power supply, my C2, well, a 2C plus. So I wanted y'all to see how nice this came out. Remember all that rust that was there? That's all gone. Now I use a cold galvanized type paint. So this is galvanized. This is a galvanized paint, cold etch fusion. So you can see how nice the case came out. So the other pieces are still out there drying. Anyway, just wanted y'all to see it. So, all right, now y'all see how bad that looks. Oh boy. I think I gotta get. I think I have to go get this piece out under the microscope. Let me see if I can even see this because of the height. I'm worried. Because it's gonna be a bit better for me to do it under the microscope. Okay, yeah. The camera is on, so let me switch to the microscope so y'all can see this. Okay. So now I need to go. I need to take all of these out because I need to get that board out. So, and I need to get this cap here out. So, let's start getting some of this out. Okay. Beautiful. All right, let's see if that board will come out. Yep, there it is. And let's see if these two caps will come out. That one came out. And that one came out. Okay. So they're all out. Even there's a little bit dirty. Let's see. Let's see if we can get y'all a better view. But I don't like that goo sitting inside those holes. Ugh. Ugh. Y'all want to see bad? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this disaster. That's not a cat, so I can't. That resistor there, the shell, the insulation is even coming off of it. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Since this came off so nice with a microscope, it was no nice to do with a microscope, and you don't get my big head in the way. Let's keep on going with the microscope, shall we? Can you all view? Can you all see that? Okay. So we'll keep on going this way. Now this SE30 board I have in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not expecting to save that board. I bought that board for me to do a transfer, for me to have parts, so that I can pre-do transfers and have most of the stuff already on a board for someone. That way then I can do a faster turnaround on their reloaded boards. So I'm just cleaning it so that I can see what is salvageable, what is not. It was very badly battery bombed. So when I was outside, I did put some more Retro Bright stuff on my... I make a paste, okay? I do it a bit different than everyone else. Okay, now I got one more cap in there. That's this one right here. Right there. I think. Let me see. Yeah, that's the wire, so the cap is right there. Yeah, I'll mark it there and there. So let's go take that off. You see how when it's bent, I don't like when they bent them, especially these tight ones to get to. Okay, it's out. Alright, two more to go. One right there. I marked it right there for you all to see. Let's get that one. And again, too, I'm not worried about knowing where these caps go, because Console 5 on most things has a very good wiki. Oh, it fell out already. So I rely on them. If not, other places also have the same information available. Okay. All right, so all caps are off. Oh, except for these two. That is what this board looks so. All can see that. Now I'm focusing on the board. I'm not focusing for you on the top of the cap. Wow. Whew. Oof. What a smell. Oof. Smell. All right, I'm gonna use hot air. It's a lot easier to get these off. Where's my tweezers? Here they are. I just hope I don't melt other things on this board. See the other things so close together. You see what's moving on me? That one broken. Look at that. Oh no, those are two. All right, let's do a quick check on this board. Make sure nothing else loosened. God, the board looks so nasty. I may have to recenter that one. I thought that broke, but it's actually two pieces there. Ugh. You know what? This thing is going into ultrasonic too for a little bit. Let me throw this in there and I'll get the other one out. I still have it sitting in there. I'll run them for a little bit more and see. Okay. That smells like it's burning. Yeah, I was looking at a SE30 to buy out of England, but it was bombed and that, and board was in bad shape. The metal was in bad case, but the price got too high. It would have for what it's worth for me. So I decided not to go for it. Uh, yeah. So anyway, all right. Let's get back to see how we can clean this board. I'm gonna come back to desk view for you. So we are over here in this mess. Luckily, I've got 3 gallons of alcohol in the garage. That bottle empty. Okay, just filled it back up. Think I need some more paper towels, huh? I normally don't like to put the caps I took off right away in the garbage, just in case I need to hunt one down and see. Cleaning off my tabletop here. We'll get some more. Uh, Cleaning my fingers. Okay. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. I'm gonna go check on my retro bright. I'm gonna pause the recording. I'll be right back. All right, folks, I'm back here. I Took some time here to go check on some things that I'm working on outside. Clean off that other SE30 board, put that out in the sun. Um, let I let this dry a little bit and clean up some. So hopefully it looks a little bit better on both sides. I did put the other two caps card, those back on. That's a 3325. This is a 100 6.3. So, and they're the right orientation based on Bruce Branca's creation. Um, recapmac.com.au, and there he has a 2SI and the power supply for it. So this is, I need them because there's no markings on this that tells you what is positive, what is negative side. So luckily he had it on his board, on his site, and shows it going on there. So that's done. Now I'm gonna work on this board and try to put some of these in. So I'm gonna start from down here on this side. So this one here is a 5635. I need my eyes for this. I need my magnifiers. This is a 116. 220. It's gonna be a small little sucker, so 100. 220. 56 UF 50 volts. Yeah, 56. So that's gonna go here. That's gonna go down here. So the board does show you positive and negative. So and that other one is a 4.7 by 400. Gonna be a little bit bigger. 4.7 by 400 right here. Now this one goes right here. Okay. We have that small one there in the middle. It's a 110. I saw that somewhere. Where are you? 4735. 116. 125. See where else there is 100. Okay, so only one other 100. So then I can use this 116. Okay, let's get the positive side. I bent the hell out of these legs already. We can still get it in there. Okay, now these two big ones, 220 by 250. 220 by 250. These normally don't need changing, these big ones. That's not where your problems are. Your problems are mainly the small ones on the AC side. Oh, sorry, DC side. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5 already on. The next ones are a 47 by 25. I saw that somewhere. I had it in my hand. 4735. Next one is the other 100 by 25. It's this one. Okay. So now I think I'm gonna solder these. And I did make another coffee. I am drinking some of that. I need to look at lunch. I have a steak. I have a nice ribeye that I bought. And just so y'all know, steaks on here are expensive. Uh, so, um, 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 so the soldering. Let's put these in. Sorry, I forgot. I lost track of what I was what I was gonna say. So, but it's okay. We're gonna go solder these on now. Here's one. I'm gonna go a little bit more heat because there's a lot these pads, these traces are pretty fat and big. They seem to want a lot of heat. Okay, you see, I stand them up because I like them more. Makes it easier to cut and easier for the next person. Just making sure that they're sitting in there nice and flat. So Joe wants to get a new mini Mac. Okay, so now we got these two here. these two over here. Okay, let's go do a little bit of snipping. Okay, those are all on. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. And a daughter card to put on. All right, sorry about that. I took a little pause. I had to answer some emails. So we will continue now with this. Let's do these three here in the back. 220 6x3, 220 200 and 6x3. So let's see what these are. This is them. So let me put my eyes back on. Boy, my eyes really getting bad. That other one is a 1216. These are the only ones I have on 1216. Here you are. Let me throw you in there. Then we have the other 1216. Okay, and then these last two, they're identical. And make sure, yeah. These are the 220 by 16s. Let's just make sure, right? 22016, 22016, 22016, yes. Okay. Let's go solder some more. Oh shoot, my big head is in the way, I'm sorry. I'll keep it away. So yeah, I was talking about about a ribeye earlier. I mean, I like them, but I like them thick cuts, not thin. But you're talking in the grocery store here, paying $24 to $28 a steak. But again, too, and that's for a prime cut. I mean, you could get different types of ribeyes that are a bit thinner and not the grade I want to get. So I have one of those to go cook on my grill. So we'll be taking a break here soon. I'll just pause the recording and then I'll come back. So to you, it's like no time has passed. But for me, it might be an hour or two. Okay, make sure everything there is soldered. Yes. Alright, so the only thing left to do is to put on that other card. Oh, and I got that other little piece that I took off that I also need to put on right here. No polarity on that, so that's good. Okay, so we have that in. Now the little card. And really, I was trying to remember which way this goes, but it cannot go. Well, it could, but I don't think it was that direction. I think it was this direction. See, there's nothing that says pin 1 or what. My garbage. All right, so I had to go back and look at some of the video that I shot earlier because I wasn't sure the direction of this daughter card. So I had to go back and look at my original videos that I was shooting earlier, see which way it's gotta go. So that's on there now. Um, that's put together, guys. That's it. The PSU is back together. So we've done all the caps, cleaned it up well. Looks a lot better than it did before. So the bottom side, that's all in. Everything is soldered in. Let me give it a very quick inspection to make sure there's no solder points that I needed to touch up that I forgot to do. Those look a little bit cracked. I think I want to reflow them. See, it looks a bit cracked there. Let's go under the microscope, that way I can show you what I mean. Scope view. Okay. I will have to focus it, put it into perspective for you. See that? See that ring around it? See? See if we can. And then when I move this, see that? So those are things that you need to look for. Mm, bad fish smell. Oh, I think I'm gonna take that off. Where's my? Yeah, right here in front of me. I need some higher heat. Some higher heat to make that work. See, those cracks can cause a lot of problems. Okay, so in this case, I'd rather take off all that old solder. And I'm gonna do that on all three of them. Ooh, that fish smell. Oof. It's alright that those two touch. They're on the same copper plane, and they're meant to. They were touching from before. Okay. Let's check some other joints. Other critical ones over here that are the cables. More cables coming up. Right there, those two big things. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so I can get a bigger view. Can you all see that okay? Sorry about that. So right now I'm just scanning over the entire backboard, the entire base of the PSU power supply board. I'm just trying to see. See, I just don't like how that looks, so I'm just gonna reheat it. I'm not gonna take it all off, just reheat it, flow it. Same thing with this one. This one here, I think I'm gonna add some solder. Okay. This is the rectifier. Oh no, that's the main connector for the power input. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm content. I'm glad that we checked over the board because that would have been very difficult to find later. Would have been very difficult to find. Let's go back to desk view. Now that we have this part all done, I'm gonna try to get it back in here. Um, Let me zoom this out a little bit more so we can see better. Okay, so we need to there are 2 or 3 screws holding it down. Trying to do is to guide this through this opening. There we go. Now, okay. Shipment from Joe's Computer Museum just arrived at my forwarder in Miami. So I had to jump online and pay their fees to ship it to me by air. Okay, that's pushed in, you see? So now that's secure and holding, so the board is in there pretty good now. So the screws for that I have sitting here by themselves in a separate tray. Um, this item was on here with the screw and nut, so we will put that back on the same way. And I need to go outside and check on my retro braiding. It's been out there for a while Need to do one more coat and then turn them. Okay, that goes like that. That one was something holding it with also a longer screw like this. But before that, let me secure the screws you think were holding that. One I have three of, so I gotta be these because I have three of these. Okay, and one was in between some things here. Okay, now that's in place. Now I need to put down this bracket that I was holding that rectifier. Holding that against there to dissipate the heat. Now we got this put on. I love it when they do this, you know, when the whole plug mechanism you can undo. Okay, and this should technically slide in right there. Got one screw that holds it. Got you. Okay. And now the top goes back on. These go on the outside, yeah. Just like that, closed. One screw, and we are done. Okay. So I can now take all this garbage. That's all the old caps and everything else. So, okay. I'll be right back. Let me get some things I need. Let me go check on my retro bright and that, okay?